I sure hope this kind of stuff helps you guys. And if you have questions, let me know. I absolutely love to see your comments and answer your questions. So without further ado, let's talk tarot. Let's use our 9 of Cups to start, and we'll put the 9 of Cups in the 5th position, and let's turn over 6 cards. Our first card is the Page of Swords inverted, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. Now we have our 9 of Cups in the 5th position, and we have the 2 of Wands in the 6th position inverted. What this tells me, if I'm reading for someone, is that someone in their youth or someone's child has made some bad decisions and taken some maybe bad activities around money, and that the authority figures, the parents, came in to help them and set it straight. This is somebody who's pretty spoiled and pretty privileged with this 9 of Cups. And then the 2 of Wands inverted is whatever their original plan was, or whatever they thought that they were going to make happen around this money, it inverted and it didn't happen. If my querent had a question around a child or someone in college, it could be a warning. It could simply be saying, be careful of how free you let this youth reign when it has to do with money, right? Maybe take a little more control and help them plan for the future. You know, this could be too much privilege going on here. Does that make sense? Okay, let's look at our 9 of Wands, and let's take 6 cards. So we'll have a 7-card spread, and we'll put our 9 of Wands in the 4th position. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles inverted. We have the 6 of Pentacles right side up, the 3 of Cups in the 5th position, the Knight of Cups in the 6th position, and the 2 of Cups in the 7th position inverted. All right, so here we see our 7 of Pentacles. And just because there are 3 pentacles in the very beginning of this reading, and right in the middle we have our 9 of Wands that is in kind of a place of defense, kind of a place of waiting. Do I need to keep the fight up, or can I lay down my wand? Remember that? And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is celebration and working together. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is typically bringing something to the table. The Knights are always bringing information, and this is an energy that has to do with water, so it's feelings and it's emotions. And it's facing away from the rest of the cards. And then we have the inverted 2 of Cups. So interesting, we've got 3 of the Pentacles here, the Earth sign. And then at the end we have 3 of the Cups, and these are the water sign. And right in the middle we have our fire and our 9 of Wands. What I am feeling in here is that someone has come into some money, and they're trying to decide exactly what to do with this money, how to invest it. They don't know what to do. The King of Pentacles being inverted, it's that this person is not in a position to make the right choice about what to do with this money. And because we see the 6 of Pentacles right behind, that he may have given up too much of his money. And now he's at the 9 of Wands, a little banged up because he overshared. He was over generous. And here we have the 3 of Cups, which is celebration and happiness. And then we have the 9 of Cups that would have something to offer, but facing away from our 7 of Pentacles and our inverted King of Pentacles. And the last card here is the 2 of Cups inverted. So this feels like someone came into some money. They really didn't know what to do with it. They didn't make an educated decision. They overshared. They were over generous. They ended up getting a little bit beat up about it. They lost, and they're in a defensive mode. And there's a lot of celebration and cheering going on because this guy has helped and given too much money. And here's the Knight of Cups. It's not being reciprocated. They're leaving. They're on their way out. And the partnership or the planning and the decisions didn't go well because the 2 is inverted. And so that's how I would read this. Somebody came into some money. They didn't know what to do with it. They didn't have the maturity. They didn't have the education to know what to do with it. They just spent it. They just gave it away. And then they found themselves saying, what did I do? Oh my gosh, where am I? Everyone else is partying. And look, my Knight of Cups is on his way out. And here I am left without a good planning, a decision making. So let's work with our 9 of Pentacles. So here we have our 6 of Swords. And we remember that this card has to do with someone helping. This is moving from choppy waters to calm waters. This can be moving from chaotic thinking to calm thinking. It can also be physically moving to another shore. And then we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is almost always a gift. This is something coming that is a happy surprise. And he's right side up. And he's also facing that 6 of Swords. So this journeying from on the 6 of Swords out of choppy waters to smooth waters, there's something on the other side that's going to be like a gift. And then we have the Page of Wands. This is a fire element, and it's inverted. It's inverted, but it's still facing the Page of Cups. So let's think about that. And then we have our 9 of Pentacles, and we know that this is comfort. This is home life. This is someone very at ease with themselves and being alone, and someone who is very much a nature lover, very down to earth and animal lover. 9 of Pentacles is always very centered, very earth happy, and she's got the bird in her hand, and there are 3 pentacles that are almost like available, like she would share them. But she's got her 6 pentacles in her own side where her hand is not out with the bird on it. So she's always keeping care to take care of herself and her surroundings and her personal space. And yet she's still generous. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles is just a fabulous card because this card really represents mastery. So the way that I would read this is that someone was offered a gift. They were offered some help or a gift to move from rough shores to a calm shore, to get out of choppy water and move on. This was an improvement, and it came as a gift or an opportunity, an option. And whoever represents this 6 of Swords accepted and took this gift from the Page of Cups and moved forward. Now, the Page of Wands, in this spread, it feels like it was another decision, and that this person chose one thing and not the other thing. And so the Page of Wands being inverted says that decision was not chosen. And it looks like, because we see the 9 of Cups right behind, it was the right decision because of comfort and feeling secure and safe and happy and very grounded. And then the next card is the 3 of Pentacles, which is mastery of that which you love to do, or that you're good at doing. You become a master. And maybe it actually says this person had maybe a rough beginning and left choppy shores and made their way with maybe some help of others and making right decisions and landed themselves into a place where they are happy and at home and at peace with themselves and are physically and materially in a good place, and they are the master at whatever it is that they do. That's how I would read this spread. Thank you so much for joining me. I love sharing tarot with you, and I would also love it if you would hit that like button, subscribe, and click the bell, and you'll know when our next video comes out, which will be all about the 10s.